Hello. Hey, what are you doing all the way over there? Let me move my microphone closer. There you go. Welcome back to Ratropolis. It is Leader Plus time. Coast. Let's do it. Hell yeah. How you doing today? How's it going? I'm good. Thanks for asking. It's Wednesday, and I don't know why, cause like I knew yesterday was Tuesday, and yet he almost froze on me there. What the hell? You alright, Ratropolis? Yesterday was Tuesday, I know that for sure. And yet for some reason, I woke up and I was like, what day is it today? I don't know. Where am I? I fucked up. I can recover it with a little gather action. Oh, what I noticed actually, real quick, I want to change this. I watched a little bit of one of my own videos the other day, and I noticed that this game's really quiet. I think I want to bring it up to about here. I think right around here is where I want it to be in terms of volume. A little louder than I think, because this is like right on the edge of too loud to me. Which means it's probably just about right for the recording. Audio troubles. I mean, not really troubles, but you know. Dude, I almost lost yesterday's Leader Plus episode, actually. It's the first time this has ever happened to me, but I set it to upload before my stream, and then, like I set all my videos to upload 10 o'clock, and then it was 10:30, time to start the stream, and the videos were not done uploading, and I went, well, guess I'll have to cancel them. And right before right after I set all the videos to upload, though, I deleted all the videos in my video folder. I actually, because I'm not like exporting them to an external hard drive or anything like that. So if a video disappears from my channel, it's gone forever. Which I'm basically just hoping doesn't happen. So far, we did lose one. I lost episode 20 of this series. I don't know why. I don't have the slightest clue why. We're gonna take houses. But for some reason, episode 20 of this series is gone. I don't know if YouTube took it down or what, but like I have the thumbnail to prove that it once existed. So I don't really know what happened, but it is gone. And there's no way for me to get it back. But no, fortunately I didn't delete it forever. I sent it to the recycle bin and then, you know, didn't empty the recycle bin. So it made it. We lived, but it was close. I went to upload it after the stream and I went, oh shit. It's the first time this happened to me. I'd like to get episode 20 back. I don't think there's anything I can do for it. I'm pretty sure it's gone forever, but you know. It's very strange to me that I'm just missing an episode from my series. I don't like it. What do I even want here? This run, by the way, has been great. Excellent start. 3 card removals in a row. This is life is but a dream, sweetheart. I'm actually going to not take this card removal because then I won't have. Actually, no, I can because I can still remove grain next wave. But there's a reason to say don't remove cheese there. I can just remove grain on the next wave though, and we'll go down to 5 and take it easy. The problem is I'll actually have nothing to discard. But yeah, how am I doing today though? I'm doing good. I woke up a little earlier than expected. I've been talking about how I'm trying to move my wake up time back by like 15 minutes at a time, but today I woke up and it was 11:45 and I was like, huh, guess I'm just getting up. It's now 3:30. I did do something with my morning. And I'm like, but I can actually call it my morning. Like I was awake during an AM. How crazy, right? But I went ahead and I cut the yard. One of those things that needed to be done. And so it is done. You know, it's not that big of a deal. I have allergies, sort of. Like I do have allergies, pretty much, is what I would say. It's just, I'm not like diagnosed. Actually, technically I have no allergies because I got tested. I actually got my blood drawn and got an allergy test because of the aforementioned sinus troubles. And the allergy test that I got actually came back no allergies. It was just like a basic one, like of whatever the 30 basic allergies they test for. I'm allergic to none of them, which is very odd. I haven't been offered card ad a single time yet. How strange. Slums here? You could take slums here. There's a fine argument for slums. If we just fully send into labor, but I'm not going to fully send into labor. But yeah, despite not having any allergies according to the allergy test, every time I cut the yard or I'm like near freshly cut grass, I get, you know, headaches or something of the like. Not that it's that bad, I'm not complaining about it, it's just, you know. I put on this hoodie that I'm wearing, and I found it for the first time since last year, actually. I hadn't seen it for like an entire summer. And we're gonna upgrade laborer here. It had a little, like, I started feeling a little sick, and I realized that some of the grass from the last time I cut the yard in this thing was stuck in the pockets. I imagine that has something to do with my sickness. Not like sickness. That's the wrong word. Saying I have a sickness is like coming in hot off a Disturbed hit album. Not the title track, because the album is called The Sickness, and the song is called Down With The Sickness. But you get the idea. It's like that song. I think that song is pretty good, honestly. The number of times that I've heard it, which admittedly is not a ton, I've gone, yeah, this is good. I can dig it. Well, they also have that cover of The Sound of Silence, I think. Not The Sound of Silence. Wait, no, it is The Sound of Silence. But for some reason I got The Sound of Silence mixed up in my brain with Zombie by the Cranberries, which is very wrong. Very different songs. And also a different rock band covered the Cranberries version of that song. Version of that song? No, the Cranberries song. I say version because they're similar songs in my mind, but that's not quite right. Subsume could be good here. Oh, they upped the cost and rarity of this card from the other game mode. Do I want this? I don't know. I think so. Let's give it a try. Because I'm actually not sure on how it'll be. Which is why I want to give it a fair shake here. It's probably gonna be good, honestly. Gold tower this early? What the hell? You know, the house. Because we get to choose our 3 discards. Right, so I can just do this, for example. Upgrade a card, sure. Hey, it hit Fletcher too, even better. Yeah, we're off to a pretty solid start here. This is gonna be a fairly standard leader plus run, I imagine. I don't foresee anything terrible befalling me on this run. Well, you can I can subsume off of Fletcher too. I didn't even think of that until just now. With the 2 arrows, I can use subsume on that. But yeah, other than that, I don't know. Not much going on as usual. You know the drill. Here I go. No, I'm not gonna hit you with the exact same line of dialogue that I've hit you with for the past like 50 episodes. What I will hit you with is, dude, did you see we passed 150 episodes of this series? That's crazy. 150 episodes. How, like, I couldn't believe it when I read the number. When I was uploading that video, I went, wait, really? 150? 150 episodes of Ratropolis. Dude, thanks for being here with me for 150 of these bad boys. Here's to 150 more. That's like, where did the time go, honestly? How did we get here? Because of viewers like you. This broadcast is sponsored by the viewers like you. We crossed 100 subs recently too. Like all of these things, huge milestones, crazy stuff happening. I mean, I can't believe it, honestly. I've said we're gonna branch out into some other stuff, and I probably will. I didn't get a... Oh, Tinker's really good, actually, with Leader Plus, though. Commission's also pretty good. I said we didn't get an upgrade, but that's not quite right. Do I want to upgrade everything in the deck? I don't know, it's probably good. But Tinker's also probably good. I'm gonna take Commission though. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna upgrade everything we got. It's pretty worth it. And then from there we can do something else. But yeah, on the stream side of things, closing in on 500 followers, which is pretty cool as well. But on top of that, I just finished my Stone Shard playthrough on the stream. Finished it for as far as Stone Shard goes right now. And I'm starting something new, if you want to check that out. I'm going to be playing Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door for the first time ever. I've never played this game before. So that's going to be exciting. I'm looking forward to it. Let's take the apartment here and then go ahead and commission it. Nice. Playing that building's going to be tough. And my army on this side's a little weak. I need some more laborers. Oh no, I've never played Paper Mario, and I was talking about what I should play for a story-based game like this, and someone was like, hey, how about Paper Mario? And I went, yeah, alright. And now we're playing it. Well, I will have played it for the first night. But I'll also have the conclusion to Stone Shard up on the channel, like on this channel soon. I finished the troll last night in my stream playthrough, and it was fun. Like, it was pretty cool. Really good boss fight. Really, really good game. Like, period. Just a really good game. I gotta say, if you are sleeping on Stone Shard, the only thing, no barrels. Hey, no barrels. Let's go. The only thing about Stone Shard I would say is that it needs more work, right? For sure it needs more work, but that's what early access is, right? It's just a game that needs more work. No money, right? Interesting position here. Just throw these bad boys out there so I can commission. I don't want to waste all that money on another apartment. Oh, buddy. I don't know if I can afford to take this. I don't really have the time to be messing around here. My army is not strong enough right now. I don't have the time to take that. I think I want to take a delete on Potter here. But yeah, if you're uncertain on Stone Shard, I would say it's good, but you may want to wait a little bit longer. It could use a little more polish for sure. And by a little more polish, I just mean it needs more content. It needs more in-game stuff. But the one boss that's in the game, the big troll, oh buddy. That was real fun. Like, that was a great fight. Really, really good end to that game. Let's say goodbye to Commission. Thank you for your service. I knew it was going to hit the apartment. The apartment's the biggest thing in the building. How could it? The biggest building in the colony. Yeah. The boss is actually really easy, all things considered. The thing that makes him strong is actually, in my opinion, it's those harpoons that really give me trouble on that guy. Upgrade is now worthless. Hey, Commission. Have you heard of that? No, me neither. Big territory expansion. But yeah, some cool stuff going on with the channel, and it's all because of you guys. And those of you who watch and hang out, hell yeah. So, you know. Other than that though, not much going on. I smell like grass. I should probably take a shower after this episode, because buddy. It's like a nice earthy smell. I feel like I'm one with nature right now. Except, who the fuck likes nature? I want that restaurant. I don't know. Being with nature, extremely not for me. If you can dig it, hell yeah, dude. Go hang out with the birds and the trees. But I hate it. I hate it. Weasel barrels on 14. Oh, I have the gather combo. That's right, I can do this. He one-shotting Fletchers? He does. I think he might actually one-shot. Oh, he does one-shot level 1 Fletchers. That's interesting. Our income is now handled thanks to livestock gather. We're actually in a fine position right now, I think. We can just pump up a bunch of livestock. Let's get up to like 7-ish. Let's get our laborers up when I have the chance here, and also get the Fletchers going. Livestock gather. But yeah, I'm going to want to deal with these weasel barrels as best as I can here. And I'm going to want to get some laborers going so that we can reap the benefits here, right? Ideally, anyway. And we're in a strong enough position that if my backline gets wiped out, we can expect to replace it pretty quickly. Bankruptcy, attack, no. We want to move back though. I should have not waited this long. I should have also not put this restaurant here. But that's how it is when I'm playing this game. I just get focused on one side or the other. What we're gonna do here is we're going to livestock gather a little bit. A little bit. And then we're going to play out all of these units, but I messed up the order. That's my mistake. Let's try this again. So we go labor, Fletcher, guards, livestock, subsume, redraw. And then labor, guards, Fletcher. This will give me 4 golden arrows. I'll let them stack up, and then I will just send them all away. Let them all stack up. And then we just make it rain. And there goes all of the danger in that wave in one fell swoop. Losing 3 units here and there. We'll see. As long as I'm not losing laborers right now, it's fine. I don't mind. Ironclad. Ooh, buddy, ironclad. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Healing with labor. Healing 50% with laborers. That's a lot of healing. When you get right down to it. Oh, by the way, the combo of livestock gather, extremely good call up, like good suggestion. Something that I would have never really, like maybe I probably would have stumbled on accidentally, but is actually so much stronger than I would have expected. In my mind, I'm like, that doesn't sound that strong, right? And then I play with it a few times and I go, oh wait, playing this many labors is really strong. Extremely good call. Being able to just pump out this many labors for my units, for my laborers and for my Fletchers and guards, is real nice. Not for my Fletchers and guards, really, but for if we ever get... My god, did you see the healing? Some of these guys are in like the 200s for health. I'll take workshop. I'm not gonna take delivery. I don't think I need it here. But for Overseer, the card whose name I can never remember for some reason. Go Fletcher, guards, and then see if we can land. Yeah, 2 extra livestock, not bad. 2 extra Fletchers. We're aiming for the old 10-10-10, right? I think that's the standard that you want to be at, to be like, yeah, I'm good for a while here. It's 10-10-10 in my opinion on these runs. Although it doesn't hurt me to have more laborers. I think 2 shots kills him. 3 shots. 2 shots kills harpoons. Harpoons and seashells have less health, barrels have more health. In case you have not seen that situation. Very, honestly pretty straightforward, pretty easy to remember. The special units have less health except for the barrels, who look like they should have more health, so they do. Be redrawn here. And I mean, do we win right off with this? Nah, I don't think so. Although maybe. But eventually I will get one of the things that'll win me the game for sure. And honestly, these laborers might win me the game for sure anyway. guards going. I'm not an expert, but they might actually just win the game. We'll see. That's what I'll say about it. I want to aim these golden arrows so that they're hitting the fat stack. 3 here should wipe this all out. And then the extra arrow can go to soften up any special units that may be problematic. We're gonna do a little sub-zooming. Get ourselves a little more population rolling for the old captain here. Let's see how it goes. My thinking is it should go fine, right? Because the captain, he's actually not as scary as I once thought. He's scary, don't get me wrong, but in the situation that we find ourselves in here, he shouldn't cause that much trouble. I'm saying I want to do colony, but is this the run? Not with like 5 seconds on the clock here before the captain arrives. I should not be taking anything really. This is a mistake. I should have 2 golden arrows here. And not by 2, I mean I should have 4. Right, so we're gonna go labor, Fletcher guards, and then pay to redraw. This fight is just down to clearing out his goons, essentially. That's my thinking on it. We clear out his goons and then we're not in such a bad, scary position. They're not even doing that much damage to our laborers here, huh? Look at them. Our boys are so tanky. They're like, these laborers have actually been, these are the guys who've been alive the entire run. They actually just took it. They actually just ate it. And we're like, yeah, more please. That's crazy. I'm gonna pass this chest. I got a lot of things to do here. Step 1, livestock gather a little bit. Fix this workshop too. Now missing that shop was bad. Like, it wasn't great, but I think that it was important. Moves a random military card? No. This is really gonna give you like 1 treasure chest, but for what? Move up. Move up, fix this restaurant. And here we have ourselves a good spot, I would say. Now of course you know what we're waiting for. You don't need me to tell you what I'm waiting for here. Of course it's Overseer for the free win, but if we don't get it, are we in a bad spot? No, I think our laborers could actually carry this. Especially if I play out a few more, which I think I will try to do a few more of. Yeah, we're gonna aim for a few more laborers. Why not, is what I'm thinking here. The sub-zoom, I gotta be honest, it's not that useful on this run. Which doesn't surprise me, I didn't really expect it to be too strong. Because I have a lot of other things that I need to be spending my time on right now, and discarding 3 cards is often not the best for me. But it seems like it should be good, doesn't it? And yet, like, getting that +2 population is not super worth. Let me keep paying the redraw. I need to not play on gather though. Yeah, we're at 11, 11, 13, we're at 9, 13, 11, okay. We're looking good though, we're looking good. Mainly, we're looking good because of this Ironclad pickup, plus all of the labors I can play out. You know, I could probably win this game by just playing Livestock Gather over and over again, honestly. This is one of those positions though where it's like, do I want to just... Because this will probably win me the game. And by probably I mean almost certainly it'll win me the game. I'm pretty sure that these guys will gain health faster than they can lose it now. With a 12 stack here. We maybe lose 1 or 2, and then I'll probably never lose another unit. Like, that guy took 14 damage, and look at how much damage he took. Almost none. Yeah, they're healing like 140s. Let's see. Let's see if this wins me the game. I'm big on testing out things that I may or may not be... Like, testing things out when I could take things that win the game, right? Let's just see if this wins the game. So I'll subzoom when I mess up. Because they're gaining, you can see they're all upgraded too. All of the non-upgraded ones look like they've died off. Hey, does this work by the way? Oh, it does. Oh, it does. Hang on. I never have to pay to redraw again. Right? Because, okay, think about this for a second, right? So I play guards. Subzoom, gather, right? Right, okay, not quite. It's not as strong as I thought. Huh, weird, okay. So like, I never have to go, oops, I missed gather, right? Because I can just subsume it back theoretically. Like this. These guys are not taking even the slightest amount of losses. Upgrade, thank you. Interesting. It seems good. The subzoom gather combo I can do here. I don't have enough money to power out all my army, right? That's why we're not. I don't have the money to pay to redraw enough units out, which is why I'm just gonna sit here and livestock up. But it's interesting. I'm pretty sure Laborer is strong enough to solo from this point on. If I just keep him gassed up. You need a way to heal, and you need a decently fast labor. And I think that they will, like, they're gonna all gain 8 HP. So basically they're gaining, like in total I'm getting 104 health every time I have a labor finish up, and there's a labor finishing up every 3 seconds now. Because that's how long the animation is to draw. So every 3 seconds my entire, and that's 104 health on either side of the map. And then at the end of every wave they heal for 50% of their max HP. Which is going to get to be, yeah, like I just healed 314, meaning he's got 628 health. Is this even worth it? I don't mind losing all my gold actually. Because losing all my gold doesn't actually matter that much here. Yeah, we're just gonna livestock here. Why mess around? Why mess with perfection? We've already got exactly what I need. Now I can title this one like, how much health can Laborer really have? What I actually would be interested to see, and I can't do this because it's not, I don't think it's possible, but I would be interested to see what happens if you rally a Laborer. Does he keep the health buff, or is it like Soul Reaper where they lose it, right? I remember why this game sounds as well, because sometimes the game sounds like this. That's right. I forget. I feel like they need to. I don't know how you change this. Oh, whoops! I messed up. Guess we get to add some more units to the pile. This is silly. I gotta say, this is quite silly. But I'm gonna enjoy seeing how high these guys can get in health terms. So it's a little extra money. Now if I draw a gather. Oh, not so that line of reasoning is now worthless. I've got something else I'm interested to find out about here. Which is, what happens if you play an ephemeral card with the dude who sucks the world? That's the question. I didn't hit it, it happens. And throw another, play livestock, and then redraw. So I want to see what happens when he does big suck. If I play, do I get this back? That's the question. I would guess not, right? I'm gonna guess no. Yeah, no. Good. I'm glad it doesn't work that way, because that would be cheesy as heck if you could do something like that. Gather one more time. So yeah, you can also just subsume gather, and you can gather all of the money, or all of the population you want. So, and you could combo this with any number of other choices, right? You could add in one other discard card, for example. So what you could do here, right? If you have 6 cards like this set up, you could do Subsume, and then discard Gather to draw Subsume back, and then you could discard on Gather plus one other card, which could be Jewel or Silver, for example. Skill Advisor, right on. And you could just keep doing that discard synergy forever as well. Or you could get a second Gather, right? And then you could discard... You could play Subsume and have... Oh wait, you would need 3 Gathers for this? And then you would be able to... This is an infinite that's probably more trouble than it's worth as I start to talk it out, but think about it. So if you had 3 Gather pluses, you could then Subsume and discard all of them and then play 2 more cards and draw them all. It's like the world's worst steal. You get to play 2 cards at a time, but on the way there you are also gaining 2 population. Right, but you would Subsume and you would discard all 3 Gathers, giving you 6 cards to draw. You have to draw Subsume plus the 3 Gathers, and then you could draw 2 other cards alongside it. Maybe I'll get that one day. Probably not, let's be honest. None of these guys died? That's kind of crazy. I'm gonna start these waves. I'm also not going to take anything else. Adding any cards is worthless, it just makes the run... It just slows me down at this point. And so removing is also worthless. This is it. This is life. And this right here is a great look at why I think the Labor is way better than Shield Ray. I would say that Labor is the best frontline unit in this game. Well, no, that's not quite true. Compared to any of the normal frontline units, I think that Labor is as good or better. Like 3 Laborers versus, say, 1 Guardian, right? When you compare them population to population. I mean, it's no contest. I'll take the Laborers over the Guardian every day, right? Look at these guys. Look at the damage that they're taking. And they just like, it doesn't even matter because they have so much health. The only unit that I think is even on par with this is Brotherhood. It's like doing an arm infinite. It's like doing it's literally like doing anything, but the unit comes with this built in, right? It's like doing a barracks combo. It's like doing an arm infinite, except it's not like that because he doesn't gain the attack, right? But the attack doesn't matter. The health is all that matters on these waves. Again, I'm not. And you can see, to give you an idea of how much health they have, we're gonna get a look at it. We're gonna get a final health count here on wave 29. I'm gonna look at. I think I'm gonna look at the left side because I think they have a longer living guys. Oh, hey, these crabs are really long, dude. Did you do something about that? Well, these guys will eventually kill it off. And more importantly, I just want to see the health of these units. Alright, let's try and get a pause in there. You got one of these guys is at least 1200 health. And you got some even higher numbers than that, right? Some thick boys. I'm not worried. I was like, do I want to... so, the only thing to really be concerned about is, like, the octopus does very low damage. But this also is a good look at what bosses are actually worth being concerned about, right? Is the octopus really that scary? I think not at all. I think that I don't think that any of the bosses on wave 30 would scare me right now. With these guys. So, how high can you get Labor on health? I'll give you a rough estimate here. If you set yourself up into a position like this where you can just keep playing Labors forever and have them chaining forever with upgraded Labors, they land somewhere in the 1200 range for health. Which, and this is true, is a shitload of health for this part of the game. 1200 health when your enemies are doing 50 damage is like... This guy, he's doing 50 damage in an AoE, right? Which means that he's doing What's he doing? He's doing 50 damage. I think he does a 5 AoE, right? So he's doing 250 damage per turn. Or per swing, I should say. And there are 26 units here, which means that he has to do essentially, let's just say, he has to do like 100 hits. Like, probably a few more than 100 hits to clear my labor. Yeah, we didn't even lose a guy. Holy moly. So to pose the question from this position. So basically, can you win the game with Laborer, Guards, Fletcher, and Gather, and Livestock? Yes. And those are 5 common cards. So you can win this game with a deck of just 5 common cards and like 70 population. All you really need to have, not true. You need healing. The most important thing about this run was the healing. Ironclad, Nurse wouldn't probably not even do it because that's not enough healing. You need like first aid. You need a source of healing. You need Laborer, and you need a fast labor that you can play a lot in any capacity. You can have a lot of money in Brew. You can have Livestock plus Gather. Any of these choices. Hell yeah. Cool run. Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, leave me a like. Subscribe if you would like to see more. And I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.